Okay, we'll get Orlando last.
Okay.
When I saw you the other night over there at the school, I said, gosh, you spoke to me. I think you're going to speak on the way in.
Yes,
I said, I'm not sure if this is the same guy. This guy's got the glasses on. He looks all philosophical, looks all into the academic mode.
Yes, sir.
Academics, to me, from what I've read about you, means as much to you as the basketball part does, maybe sometimes more.
Yes, sir.
What is the plan of attack for all this academic work you put in over the years when you get out of Southwest being a senior now?
Well, ever since I was little, my mom and dad always told me academics first, athletics second. That's why I have all these academic scholarships right now. And I hope to get athletic, but I also just am focusing more on the academic side.
Have you decided yet where you're going to go to school?
No, sir, yet.
Still thinking about that down the road. I mean, you got a lot to keep you busy right now with the basketball going on.
Yes, sir.
As far as that goes, what's your favorite class over at Southwest these days?
I would say English, because that's my favorite subject, and that's what I'm very good at.
Do you like the writing part?
Yes, sir.
Do you also like the part maybe in the literature part's good, the reading and the writing part, the grammar? Do you like the part about breaking down the sentences and studying all that stuff too?
I do, but not as much as I do like writing.
So you do these days in English class, they still go back and diagram sentences, all that kind of stuff like
Yes,
you
sir.
used to?
Yes, sir.
For some reason, that used to be one of my favorite parts of school. It might seem crazy.
Yeah.
I used to love it. They take the little cross, little square, and underneath you put the dangling participles and then the verbs and the nouns and everything. It was great breaking those things down back in the day. Who's your favorite teacher over there? Who's bringing the most to the Kaymon Mitchell household as far as education academics go these days?
Actually, I say my coach, Savers, he teaches entrepreneurship, and right now we're learning about shoes, and I'm a shoe fanatic right now, and he's been teaching us all about these other things about being entrepreneurship and stuff like that. And that's
how many pairs of shoes do you have, maybe?
I never counted, but I say at least 30.
30 pairs of shoes. Do you have a favorite color in shoes?
Black and red.
Black and red. Got the black and red?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so put on a little black and red, a little white, and little shoe there.
Yes, sir.
Is that the team shoe for your basketball games?
No, sir. No, sir.
You probably would never wear your team shoe out in public, right?
No.
Isn't that the kind of thing?
No.
That team shoe is only worn during basketball games, right?
Right.
Interesting. What about what's your favorite dress shoe? You got a favorite dress shoe too, maybe?
I don't really have a favorite dress shoe, but I just wear like little shoeless one type dress shoes. But other than that, I mean, I usually just wear.
Do you like those Velcro shoes?
No.
The shoes with the strings, the dress shoes with strings, that's pretty nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You kind of go sharp pretty well everywhere you go, probably, I would think. You do a good job of that.
Thank you.
The entrepreneurial class is about the shoes. Do you have what's the favorite athletic shoe? Do you like the Converse, the Adidas, the Reebok?
Jordan.
Like those Air Jordans?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Most expensive pair of shoes you've ever purchased. Any idea about that?
$230.
Wow. Was that for like a sports shoe?
Yeah, yes, sir.
$230.
Yes, sir.
Can you give us? I mean, this is all about entrepreneurship right now with Kaymon. We'll go too far. Get some questions too. But as far as this goes, do you have a favorite store where you buy the shoes? We could maybe
Foot Locker.
Foot Locker's the best. Shout out for the Foot Locker there.
Yes, sir.
Do you see yourself going to that kind of work when you get older?
I don't know yet. I haven't given much thought yet, but I mean, that's a possibility.
That's part of. When you go to college, any idea what you're going to study up front?
Sports management.
Sports management.
Yes,
That
sir.
kind of goes maybe all back to the shoe business,
Yes,
things
sir.
like that too. Do you have a favorite team you might want to work for one day?
I can work for the Thunder. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Whichever team pays me. So
Maybe the Orlando Thunder?
no, Oklahoma City.
So I was thinking about, because the other night I was thinking about Orlando. That game in Orlando tonight when he shot those 19 points, we were calling him the Orlando Magic that night.
Yeah.
Back in that day, Orlando Magic. So the Oklahoma City Thunder. So
Yes, sir.
that's the Kevin Durant
Yes, sir.
group there.
Yes,
Gotcha,
sir.
gotcha. So you have to do some moving whenever your business comes together.
Yes, sir.
How about the game back on Tuesday? Some of the upside. What was the upside of that game? There had to be an upside there somewhere.
Well, we started out very hot, even though it was senior night, and some of the seniors that usually don't play started. But we started out very hot, shooting threes, making layups, doing good things on defense. But then I think we started giving up on the third quarter because we had that big lead, and that's when they kept pushing it, and that's when we started falling apart.
It's actually the point you brought up too, because you guys did not play badly with the seniors out there. With you guys got by pretty well with those guys in there. Some teams sometimes get behind a little bit, have to come back when on the senior night when they start the seniors, the entire group. But you guys did a good job of your guys that night. Cooper Cunningham's not a bad player.
No, not at all.
He's a senior too, right?
No, he's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore. He came out off the bench. Who were the other? Give me the starting five back on Tuesday. Let's give all these guys a shout out again.
Me, Orlando, Cam, Andre, and Mantrell.
Big Andre, because Big Andre, I know had at least a chance of one bucket down low.
Yes, sir.
And Mantrell Reeves, right?
Yes, sir.
And you started Cameron probably to get a little balance among the 4 seniors.
Yes, sir.
Not bad.
Yes,
and
sir.
Cameron's got to feel good, too, that he's selected to start with the seniors that
Right.
night.
Yeah.
Good stuff there. With us, Kaymon Mitchell. Kaymon wearing number 25, right?
Yes, sir.
God, memorize those numbers. Try to always memorize those numbers. And Orlando wears number 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Got those guys down. How about Southwest team like a family? How is this team like a family?
This is the biggest family I've ever been a part of, as basketball-wise. We do everything together, off the court and on the court, and we go like laser tag, go to each other's houses, stuff like that, and it's just a fun experience to be around, especially as a senior and a leader.
Talk about your role on the team.
I'm the scorer, defender type guy, and I'm also the leader on the team, so I have to be vocal and let everybody know what they're supposed to do, things like that.
Part of that problem against Northwest maybe was the Northwest began to clog up that lane, didn't they?
Yes, sir.
So a lot of hands, because the passes that were getting through earlier in the game did not get through maybe in that third quarter.
Yeah, that was what I was saying in the third quarter. We started giving up and we started being less efficient on the offensive and defensive end, and that's when they started attacking us.
Got 3 weeks left in the season. What do you got to do to get better as a team these last 3 weeks? And as a team and as an individual, what do you got to do to get better?
Practice harder, because our coaches always talk about effort and being vocalizing on the court and stuff like that. So we have to finish, execute plays, and get back on defense.
Do you hunger and feel the need for a rematch with
Yes, sir.
Northwest
Yes,
in that
sir.
championship game?
Yes, sir.
What would that be like to get those guys and play those guys again?
It'd be amazing, because we're tied 1-1 against them now, so it'd be a good feeling to be 2-1 against them.
Is there any overlapping relationships or friendships with the Northwest guys outside the basketball?
I know a couple of them. Reggie, Trey, Spice, all of them. So,
Good guys and good players. Good competition, too, between you two schools. I think that's got to be. I know you and Ragsdale are pretty tight, too, as far as rivals go, but I think Northwest, Southwest, good rivals there in a big way.
Yes, sir.
Very big way. A couple more things for Kaymon Mitchell. Your mom and dad very supportive, too. I see
Yes,
them
sir.
around at all your games. They're right behind you, backing you. That's got to be a good thing as
Yes,
well.
sir. Yes, sir. That's how they wanted to raise me. You see.
It's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
It's good to have that kind of support, because
Yes,
when you
sir.
get older, you're going to love that kind of support. You guys will stay close as a family.
Right.
Always good to have them around.
Yes, sir.
What did you learn from Coach Shavers? What's he taught you on and off the court?
I've known him for 3 years, and he taught me from about being a boy to a man, becoming a boy to a man, and then he's also taught me a lot of things like on the court and off the court, how I should act, how I should not act, stuff like that. And he's helped me a lot in those aspects.
It's paid off for you, because you've always been a good representative of this team. And it's always good to see you come in sharp, too, because that makes a difference. I think that gets people's attention and kind of says, that Kaymon Mitchell, something different about that. That kid stands out, and it bodes well. And again, you say Coach Shavers is probably your top teacher right now, too,
Yes,
as far as
sir.
the under
Yes, sir.
class goes. What kind of grades have you made so far during your time at Southwest?
A's and B's.
All the way through,
Yes,
and
sir.
probably making maybe an A right now in his class
Yes,
as
sir.
well. You guys have like exams and entrepreneurial class
sir.
too? What's that exam like?
I don't know. He hasn't told us anything about that yet. So.
That'll be did you guys, you're in this is semester break now, so you just started this class probably early January,
Yes, sir.
mid-January?
Yes, sir.
After the end of the first semester. That's coming up down the road. No midterm exams, right?
No.
One more thing. We got to let you, but how about a senior project? You guys got those?
Oh, I did that last semester.
What'd you do for that?
Referee.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Was that like at a youth league?
Yes, sir.
Was that youth league basketball? How did
Yeah,
it go?
it was actually pretty fun, but I didn't realize how hard it was to actually referee out there and how hard their job is out there. And you could see like how the parents would get mad at the players, coaches like that, but they don't see how hard it is to be out there until you're actually out there.
Tough thing about reffing probably, you just got to watch the whole game at one time as a player. You take care of your game for the most part, and you got other guys helping you. Officials got another guy, maybe two-man team working with them, but that's a lot of things to watch at once. You got to make instant, quick decisions.
Yeah, it was pretty hard.
On Cam Newton, you think he should get the MVP award back? He played well during the season, had a bad day Sunday. She's saying, listen, let's get this back. Let's go for it again next year. What do you think?
I think he deserved it because he led his team to only one loss. I mean, and he's the leader of his team, so I feel like he did deserve it. But, I mean, he just had one off game at the Super Bowl, but he'll be back.
You think he's going to have another shot at it maybe
Yes,
down
sir.
the road?
No doubt.
Your goal for life down the road, what's the road beyond? What's it look like for you again?
Beyond high school?
Yeah, after high school as a professional down the road.
Well, I plan on doing something in the sports management field, getting a job in there, making whole lot of money, and not being not having to struggle in
It's
life.
going to be a key to be smart with your money too, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
How about ultimate basketball goals, win the state championship? What would that mean for Kaymon Mitchell?
It would mean the world to me because I really haven't won a championship in my years of playing basketball. So especially my senior year, that'd be a very emotional feeling and just be amazing to me.
I guess the goal for next week would be win that conference tournament.
Yes, sir.
And then let all the other ones fall in line.
Yes, sir.
To get to the regionals would be big.
Yes, sir.
Get those sectionals behind you because you guys have struggled sometimes in the sectional round.
Right.
Get to the regionals, make it to either Winston or UNCG would be big for your team too.
Yes,
would
sir.
you like to meet maybe like a Dudley team down the road again somewhere? Maybe those other guys too.
Whoever, we're ready for whoever.
I saw where Charlotte Catholic lost too. Remember
Yes,
they
sir.
were up there for a while along with you guys. Two of the only unbeatens in the state, but they dropped their game the other night.
Yeah.
Kaymon, put it in final words. What does that mean to have been a Southwest Guilford Cowboy basketball player?
Let's see. It's just an amazing feeling to be a part of a Southwest basketball team.
It's been a great run, right?
Yes, sir.
But it's not done yet.
No, sir.
Kaymon, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Cincinnati on the shirt, right?
Yes, sir. My mom was from here.
A Bearcat?